Welcome back to the Crypto Clown World channel. It is the 18th of April 2023, and we are here to provide you with this Bitcoin update. I am your host with the honks, Jason Bruce, and we are going to get it honking on into Bitcoin here. So with that in mind, I am jumping on into the 4-hourly time frame for BTC. And the one thing that I really want to highlight from the jump here is this RSI. So if we take a look here, there was this long-standing trend line that the price was bouncing against as resistance. Okay, and what ended up happening here is we broke out of that, got the pump up to that 31,000 area. And then what happened is we had a little bit of a bearish divergence come in here, and we broke down from that trend line. All right, when we broke down from that trend line, what we saw immediately on this 4-hour time frame was a bounce back off the 30 level, which shows some pretty decent strength. And right now the price is bumping back into this line of resistance. Okay, and that resistance is coinciding with the 25 EMA. So the price has already flipped the 7 EMA. It's trying to flip the 25 right now on this 4-hour time frame, and it's looking to negotiate that middle Bollinger Band as well. Typically, once we would see a bounce off the 99 EMA, which we saw here, I'll highlight that a little bit closer. Saw that here, and this is a beautiful dragonfly reversal doji, by the way, a couple 4-hour candles ago. So this is a nice strong reversal candle, and that reversal gave us this green candle, which took back the 7 EMA. Price right now is running into this resistance line right here, which coincides perfectly with the 50 level on the RSI and the 25 EMA. I do expect Bitcoin to hurdle that. It may take a reset of the smaller time frames in order for that to happen, but the idea right now is that Bitcoin will likely be breaking out of this descending channel based on the momentum of the stochastics RSI and this bounce that we're seeing with the RSI on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, another thing that we can take a look at, did get this fib retracement, and it came nicely down to this 0.5. Okay, so we've got that 0.5 fib retracement, and typically that's about all you'll see when the market is fairly bullish, which I believe we have flipped into a more bullish trend since the beginning of this year. And really, honestly, since October of last year for Bitcoin, where we did bottom out at 15.5. So this is just a continuation of that trend, and that trend will continue until we do see it reverse on larger time frames, and it has not completed its cycle on those larger time frames yet. So we will see these small pullbacks, which we did see from that 31,000 level all the way down to around the 29,000 level. So, you know, it was a decent pullback, but I don't call that a significant pullback, and I'm not one who's looking to short the market in an uptrend. Okay, so I'm just remaining in my long positions for now. Some people are scalping those shorts. More power to you. I'm looking to just ride that larger trend right now, and I may take a few scalps long on the way up. So right now I'm looking for Bitcoin to continue the uptrend, and to speak further to that, we can look at the 4-hour picture for the US dollar tether dominance, and it's not looking too strong. Price action here just broke down of the middle Bollinger Band and the 25 EMA, and this stochastics RSI is moving into a position of weakness. So it's literally just the mirror opposite of what BTC is doing right now. Okay, so that really should indicate further upside for us. Let's take a look at this smaller time frame for Bitcoin here, and more than likely what we'll need to see is for this 7-minute time frame to reset. All right, so we've got the 99 EMA as support around 29,653. This point of control here looks like we're about to lose that on the 7-minute around 29,880. Okay. Price may be able to slide down further to this next higher volume node, which is around 29,473. Wouldn't expect too much more downside than that this morning. On the smaller time frame, you can see there is a little bit of a bearish divergence here. But when we flip out to say the 15-minute, we don't really see that anymore. Okay, which means that we just may get an interim consolidation. All right, maybe retest this breakout level here around 29,563, or just the bottom of this pattern in the 99 EMA around 29,658 ish. So really what I would expect is a short consolidation and then Bitcoin to continue back up to this point of control, which is around 30,300. I think even just moving above 30,000 or 30,100 should allow for the momentum to break through that point of control. But keep in mind, we have been a little overextended on the daily for a while. So something to keep an eye on with this smaller time frame, because it does look like we may be in a short consolidation period. But when we zoom out, okay, and we can even zoom out to say an 8-hour time frame. All right. And the 8-hour time frame, it's maybe even a little more indicative of a breakout occurring here, because it looks like we've got a bounce off this trend line, okay, after a brief dip below. And then the RSI has crept above this 50 level, so it's indicating strength on the 8-hour time frame. Stochastic's RSI is just turning up, indicating that there could be much more upside. And price action is just taking back the 7 EMA on the 8-hour, and is above the 25 and well above the 99. So the middle Bollinger Band here sitting at around 30,128, and that's really the area that I'm looking for the market to start getting some more momentum behind it. So that's really what I'm seeing for Bitcoin here, is it looks like it is gaining strength and momentum back after this brief dip. People were thinking, hey, this is it, you know, might see much lower prices. Even Bitcoin Karen got excited for just a second, but now she's getting a little concerned because the price is turning back up towards $30,000 again. And she's just wondering if she's ever going to see that $10,000 Bitcoin that she was told about. My personal guess is still no. So sorry, Karen. So sorry. With that in mind, I do want to take a look at the DXY, because I believe that is looking like a dumpster fire as well. And you can see DXY is looking pretty similar to USDT. So the tether dominance following the DXY. DXY has been rejected here off this 99 EMA a few times here in this downtrend channel. Now, you know, downtrend channels typically do end up having a bullish bias. So, you know, does the price action end up double bottoming here? We'll have to see. But right now, Stochastic's RSI has lost momentum. 50 level has lost momentum on the RSI on the 4-hour picture for the DXY. So it's really looking like that's favorable for BTC. And we'll check out the S&P futures real quick. Why does that do that? Alright, so last time we looked at this, we were looking at this kind of a cup and handle consolidation. It's really sort of extended itself out, and you might even be able to call it like an ascending triangle type of a thing. There really often is more than one way to skin a cat with some of these patterns, so sorry PETA folks. It's just what I'm seeing here. So cup and handle or ascending triangle, whatever you want to look at, typically has a bullish bias. This looks like this is probably broken out after a little bit of a rejection and consolidation there. Okay, so stochastics RSI is in a position of strength. RSI is in a position of strength, bouncing off the 50 level, and this looks good for the S&P, which should carry BTC. Let's bounce back to BTC. Just get a quick update on the way out with this 7-minute time frame. And heck, I mean, maybe we even hold the 70 MA on this 7-minute time frame. So just keep an eye on BTC on this smaller time frame. I do expect a bounce here pretty shortly. It's just running into this resistance here after this short area consolidation where we dip down a little bit. And we are actually above this point of control on the 7-minute right now, which is right around this 29,876 area. So I do think Bitcoin's regaining strength right now. S&P is looking strong, just above the, or excuse me, just below the 4,200 level, which honestly, you know, who would have thought S&P was going to be at 4,200 when it was just down around 3,800 on, you know, back in March, right? So just a month ago, S&P has made pretty significant gains, over 10%. So BTC, S&P, both looking strong this morning. This is Crypto Clown World. Please like and subscribe if you caught any value from this video whatsoever. We do thank you for listening to this video and taking in our content. Make sure that you're hitting the bell for notifications as well if you haven't. Thank you all. God bless you. Make sure you have a fantastic morning and an even better day. My name is Jason Bruce. This is Crypto Clown World, and I am honking on out of here. Have yourselves a good one.